Making it big in the entertainment industry is an elusive dream for many. People spend their entire lives trying to even get a pinky toe in the exclusive door, so it is a wild concept to think that not everyone appreciates their moment in the celebrity sun. Some famous faces end up deciding that life in front of the camera is simply not for them. These 10 actors and actresses had extensive careers, or at least great starts, but for one reason or another, they decided that there was more to life than lights, cameras, and action. They left the entertainment business to channel their energies elsewhere. Check out these 10 well-known former celebrities that ended up leaving Hollywood to work seemingly ordinary jobs. Hello everyone and welcome to Top 10 Best. In today's video, we'll be looking at the top 10 celebrities who left Hollywood for day jobs. Let's get started. 10. Peter Ostrum decided acting wasn't for him. As a child, Peter Ostrum was one of the most well-recognized faces on the planet. He starred in the famous 1971 film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory as lovable Charlie Bucket. After such a huge role, fame, and success, one would think that Charlie would be well on his way to a lifetime of movie roles. It turned out that Willy Wonka was Ostrum's first and only movie. He left the lights, cameras, and action and a career in veterinarian work with focus on large animals. We still think that he had what it would have taken to transition from child actor to successful Hollywood star. 9. Jeff Cohen went a different route in entertainment. Cult classic and a favorite flick of so many, Goonies, starred a young Jeff Cohen as Jolly Chunk. Cohen was undoubtedly talented in front of the camera, and many of his co-stars went on to have long and lucrative careers in film. Cohen decided that his future laid in a different aspect of entertainment. He became an entertainment lawyer and is now a founding partner of Cohen Gardner LLP. Talk about knowing the ins and outs of the biz. While acting is no longer Cohen's thing, the cast of The Goonies did recently reunite for a bit of a reunion. 8. Sarah Michelle Gellar slays vampires no more. Sarah Michelle Gellar was a major actress who starred in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Scooby-Doo. She was also one half of Hollywood's dreamiest couples, as she married equally adorable Freddie Prinze Jr. Together they could have ruled Hollywood, but the pair decided to go a more low-key route. They welcomed a couple of kids together, and then Sarah Michelle turned her interests to starting up her own non-GMO cooking and baking companies, which was just one of her post-Buffy interests. 7. Gene Hackman no longer acts, but is still creative. Actor Gene Hackman maintained a long and lucrative film career. Headlines flicks like Bonnie and Clyde, Superman, and Unforgiven. The powerhouse star even scored a coveted Oscar for his movie contributions. While he clearly had a talent for transforming into on-screen characters, Hackman was equally talented when it came to putting pen to paper. The 88-year-old Hackman now lives in New Mexico, where he writes historical novels in his spare time. 6. Phoebe Cates made a huge career change. Actress Phoebe Cates dominated the film scene in the 1980s, appearing in cult favorite movies like Fast Times at Ridgemont High and Gremlins, which are a few of the best movies that the 80s had to offer. She wed another well-known actor, Kevin Kline, and together the talented couple started their beautiful family. Family life appealed to Cates more than a life in Hollywood. She chose to devote her precious time to her husband and her kids and eventually started up her own New York City boutique. 5. Ally McGraw. Different life path, same beautiful face. Much has changed throughout Ally McGraw's lifetime, but one thing has most certainly remained the same. Regardless of what McGraw devotes her time to, she is still a remarkably stunning human being. She once graced the screen, starring in Love Story. The stunning star even earned herself an Academy Award nomination. Eventually, McGraw followed her true passions and started rallying for animal rights and also became a yoga instructor. 4. Nikki Blonsky left the limelight. Nikki Blonsky blew people away with her iconic role in 2007's Hairspray along major actors like John Travolta and Zac Efron. After that performance, Blonsky failed to land major roles like the one that she had scored in Hairspray. She left the entertainment scene altogether and ventured into other avenues to be able to pay her rent. Blonsky made ends meet by working in a hair salon and selling fancy shoes at a high-end New York City shoe store. She hasn't had another serious role since Hairspray. 3. Josh Saviano is all grown up. Children of the 1980s will have no issue recognizing Josh Saviano's face from his work on a hit television series called The Wonder Years, where he played Kevin and Winnie's third-wheel pal. Following his time as a child star, Saviano dedicated his life to higher learning, attending and graduating from Yale University. He then practiced law and now makes a living as an entrepreneur who helps artists with their business ideas and proposals. 2. Jack Gleason left the game. Jack Gleason starred on the epic HBO mega-series Game of Thrones as evil King Joffrey. On the screen, he was a terror and a tyrant, but in real life, young Jack Gleason is light years away from his famous character's persona. Gleason left the biz after GOT's finale, which left us all yearning, and hit the books. He retired from acting at only 21 years old and then went to college 2 years later, attending Trinity College. 1. MC Hammer traded in Hammer pants for hymns. MC Hammer was one of the 90s most prominent entertainment acts. He danced, he rapped, and he introduced the world to a little thing known as Hammer pants. His success performing for the masses didn't last as long as he would have liked, and eventually, Hammer hit hard times. He managed to pick himself up by his hammer pants and did a complete 180. These days he works in ministry, guiding people to do the righteous thing every day.